Hello guys, Team Dream Shooters here with the first two trial decks of Vanguard G. So we have here already opened because I need to use them for a tournament at my locals. But here we have the first two, Gear Chronicle and Royal Paladin. So first we'll go over Gear Chronicle since it is a G-TD01. So first off is the Stride unit. Which is Interdimensional Dragon, Mystery Flare Dragon. So his first skill is a Stride. Oh, actually, let's go over the fact that he's a G unit. G units can't be placed in the main deck. They are placed in a new zone over here, known as the G zone. This is upside down. Let's just fix that real quick. There's an Awesonamat from a friend. So yeah, the G unit is over here. And that's basically it. So, G unit. So there's each G unit has a skill known as Stride. So let's just try to focus a bit. Okay, so Stride. Its skill is basically when you discard a unit whose skill is equal to grade 3 or greater. So you can Stride on a unit that is grade 3 or greater. So yes, you can Stride on top of a Novell Dragon, the unit from EB09, which is a grade 4. Oh, yes, and I got a signed. I got a signed card. So yeah, signed cards are a new thing from the new trial decks. So basically, yeah, we'll go to that later. So the skill of this Interdimensional Dragon, Mystery Flare Dragon, that's a really long name. Basically, when his attack hits a Vanguard, you reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. If they're each a different grade, meaning 0, 1, 2, and 3, you basically restart your turn. And yes, your G units do go back to the deck, and you have to restart your turn, and you have to restride. But at a cost of Counterblast 4. But you don't Counterblast 4 until after you reveal, and they are all the grades. So that way you don't Counterblast 4 for like nothing, and that's just like a waste of like the entire match. And if anyone's gonna ask in the comments, if we even get comments, no, G units do not have that cool silver backing like the Japanese do, because maybe Bushy's trying to save money or something. So yeah, here is the Generation Break unit of Gear Chronicle, Chrono Jet Dragon. So, Generation Break is a skill activated equal to the number of face-up G units on your Vanguard circle or G zone. So his Generation Break is activated on Vanguard circle. When he attacks a Vanguard until the end of battle, he gains plus 5,000, and your opponent, he gets a glory skill basically. So yeah, that's about it. You get 2 of them, 1 hollow and 1 common. And the signed card does take place of the hollow. So you don't get to more hollows. Next you have your Sagramore clone, Smithering Colossus, nothing important. And then you have here your, I don't know if you can read this name, Steam Knight Ubara Tutu. And his Generation Break also is the Generation Break 1. When he attacks a Vanguard, he gains 6,000. His second skill is Counterblast 2. When this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, you basically spin a grade 2 unit or below to the bottom of the deck. Oh, right. And so does Chrono Jet. He has that skill too. Counterblast 1, when you perform Stride, you Counterblast 1 and you spin a unit to the bottom of the deck. Spinning units is returning a unit to the bottom of the deck. Sort of, I guess. Yeah. Next you have generic 10Ks. And here is a special card, limited, or not limited, but like made just for Gear Chronicle. His skill is Generation Break 1. Counterblast 1. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, you can pay the cost, and then if it's boosted, you can return a unit to the bottom of the deck that is grade 2 or less. So yeah. And next you have your 12K attackers, which are also Generation Break 1. So I can focus on these. Ouch. There we go. His name is Twin Mazer Dragon, and he's basically just 12K if you have a Stride unit out. Did I say his? Yeah, they're not really important. Next we have your generic 10k intercepts that are 8k base. Next you have your 8k vanillas. And then you have here your basically same thing as the 12k attackers, but for Gear Chronicle. Obviously for Gear Chronicle. For Generation Break, I mean. So yeah, when he attacks, he gains plus 3k. And next is a new kind of card. His name is Steam Knight Taj. So basically, his skill is when he's attacked on Vanguard or Rearguard circle, he gains 5k when attacked until end of battle. Not when he attacks. So basically this is just good for a defensive play. Not really good on the offensive since he's a 6k base. Next you have your Generation Break 10k boosters. His name, yeah, so he's an important. What I like about the new trial decks is they come with perfect shields. Downside, they're common, but it's okay. So basically, yeah, generic Sentinel, only have 4 in a deck, and when placed on Guardian Circle, discard a card from your hand, and that unit cannot be hit till end of battle. So yeah, these work on Rearguards and Vanguards. Next we have the starter. It's a Gunner Gear Draco Kid. Basically, he's Forerunner and Generation Break 1, Counter Blast 1, search your deck for grade 3, so that way next turn you have a feel for Stride. And then you have generic 4 crits, but you have 2 draws, 4 stands, and then 4 heals, and 2 new draws, which have the skill of Margle. And if you know what Margle does, Margle is put into the soul and gain 3k. 1 triple rare, 1 common. So in total you get 4 triple rares out of trial deck, and you get this red playmat. So I'll get back to you guys in the next video.